All right. Now, I realized I forgot to read the newspaper story. Former bookshop cleared out after Sankalan's retirement. Many of our readers will have fond memories of the Bacchanal and Antique Variet at the Four Cyril Plaza where Tildy Sankalan's doors. Sankalan's? That's a name. We're always open to comfort you with a perfect book, and while the 76-year-old has been happily retired for a few years now, it still feels like the end of an era to see those doors come to their final close. Can Bookstonbury's new mobile bookshop follow in her impressive footsteps, and what will happen to this prime spot at Cyril Plaza? Oh, okay. Neat. But before I open up for my next day of business, I need to take these out, because these, if I look at these, like, yeah, hauling them around is plus 10 daily expenses for absolutely no benefit. So let's just get that out of here. We're going to Far Beach for today. So we've got, now I remember vaguely, Far Beach likes their fantasy novels. So let's load up all the fantasy we can, and then some kids books too. All right, fantasy kids. Maybe some more kids. And then, oh, classic. Like that, maybe? All right, I know this is kind of mixing them up a little bit, but I do want to try and push those kids' books. There we go. Now take a quick look. Oh, yeah. Beach ball. Yay! Oh, look at that. Skull. Plus 4% crime sale chance, minus 2% to the kids' sale chance. But still, that crime sale chance is pretty solid. Hi there.
Excuse me, could I get a book, please?
Sure, what you looking for, kiddo?
I want something magical. I'm a fan of books like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Yep, I already finished the last one.
All right, so something magical. Ooh, Happy Prince. So that's really short. She might want something a little longer if she was into that one. The Yellow Fairy Book. Most well-known fairy tales of European history, from Icelandic to Ukrainian to Estonian to Greek, translated and edited for children to enjoy. For Miss Peregrine. Ooh, you know what? Maybe where the wild things are. Or Pippi Longstocking. You know what? Magical. Here we go. Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. How about that one? I know it's a little heavy-handed with its imagery, but it's straight up, magical, kind of magical fantasy in that same vein as Miss Peregrine.
I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids.
Well, but all right, I'll check it out, I guess.
Thanks for letting me read here. By the way, my name is Harper. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye!
All right, Harper, you have a good day. Thanks for coming in. Harper is precious. All right. Such nice scenery, and the lighthouse all the way up there, just absolutely beautiful. Hey guys, hello. Makes sense, people on the beach might like the fantasy books. Yo, another recommendation. Let's do this. Let's see. Retirement is the I want something with a lot of pages, please. No classics. I just can't get into them. Okay, long book, but no classics. That's not a lot to go on, but they're also retired. Oh, epic folk tale. This might be considered classic. Dance with Dragons. Oh, okay, a long book and definitely not a classic. It's way too recent. This will keep me occupied for a while. Yeah, it will. I was just going through and it's like, yeah, that 1,000 pages, that's a long book. All they said was they wanted a long book, not classics. Okay, crime novel. Usually enjoy elements of folklore. Let's see. Ooh, Lost Symbol. Ooh, ghost stories, maybe. Realm of supernatural with a collection of eerie and haunting tales. Well, that's gonna have folklore, but I don't know about crime. Oh, wait a minute. Classic ghost tale, lots of humor, but that's ghost, not crime necessarily. Um, Undiscovered mysteries in Washington D.C. to save his mentor. Study in Scarlet. I don't know if it has folklore, but it is definitely a crime novel. Oh, no, they were really hoping for the folklore one. Maybe I should have leaned into the ghost stories. Yo! All right, what else are people looking for? Nope, nope, they're done. Okay, so a little bit of a slow day here, but we got introduced to the beach at least. All right, close up and let's see what the next newspaper is going to look like. Ooh, do I spend the 25 on this? I am short on some categories. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that one. There we go. Oh yeah, restock the fantasy especially. We were really low on the fantasy novels. Organizers expect record turnout for thanks to perfect weather conditions. Our town's ongoing flea market in time, weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records, and much more, but whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Turning up between 9 and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains before everybody buys them out, right?